Hi guys. So I saw this video on TikTok where basically a girl was ranting to her friend about why she dress better than her on her birthday. And I realized that you should not have to double down your looks in order to make someone else feel better. So this is not the first video on TikTok or any other video, especially in real life, where I have seen where women who feel very insecure about their looks and whatnot, and they get mad when you dress up for an event, you know, and they feel as though either you're showing out or either like you're trying to dress better than them. And my thing is this: you better dress better. Sorry, turn on the light. Because the thing is this: they're gonna get mad either way. Like, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna get mad either way. They already knew it's their birthday. You know what I'm saying? They should don't be friends with insecure people because they literally find anything to be insecure about. They probably get insecure that you dressing so beautiful on your wedding day. Okay? Like they probably go as far as being that jealous. Okay? So, with that being said, you need to watch out for friends that are this insecure. And I usually, I don't really have a name for these type of people, but if you do, comment down below because it like going to have creative names for these type of people. But yeah, usually with these type of girls, they would get upset. For example, let's say you all going out, whatever, and she happens to bring her man, and she looks at you and she'd be like, you know what? You should not be wearing that around my man. Like, he's coming, whatnot. Meanwhile, you're dressing like Miss Honey. You get what I'm saying here? Even if you wasn't dressed like Miss Honey, that's her man business. Because why in the world would he go to an all girls trip knowing it'd be all girls? And second of all, why would she try to manage how you look so her man won't cheat? I'm just letting you know right now, these men are gonna do what they're gonna do. Anyways, also too, with that being said, usually with these type of friends are male centered. Because the jab is this. And not only is she insecure about herself and whatnot, she probably thinking, like, you know how you seen those videos, like, oh, all the guys approached her, but they didn't approach me at the bar one night. I wonder why they didn't approach me. I didn't want to approach me and whatnot. Meanwhile, it was just you guys going out. You guys wasn't trying to look for a man. Yeah, watch out for those type of friends, because those type of friends are the ones, the exact same ones like these friends. So, also too, with that being said, you need to also not don't try to compromise your friend. Be like, oh well, you dress beautiful and whatnot, or try to be like I would do that next. No. Okay, just because someone is insecure doesn't mean you have to put yourself down. Like, I wonder who ever, like, don't do that. Okay, don't do that. Okay, actually, I've seen this happen before, so let me give a quick story time. Well, actually, there's several story times with this one. So, my family member, she's an exotical Barbie, and I remember even at her worst, she slayed. Like, literally. So, what I mean is, her and her insecure friend, let's call her insecure friend Sally. So, and let's call my family member Rebecca. Actually, no, that's too much long of a name. Let's let's choose Gertrude. No, Trisha. Yeah, let's choose Trisha. So Trisha and Sally. So Trisha and Sally, they went out. Now, mind you, Trisha, my family member, is preggo. Okay, she's pregnant. And I don't know why I say preggo. Oh, I hang around too many young people. Anyways, she's pregnant, and Sally, she's like a little younger than Trisha. Wait, Trisha, is that her name? Did I call my family? Okay, I need to figure out these names. Let's call her Trisha. Okay, anyways, so Trisha. anyways, they went out. Trisha's pregnant, like probably like 5-6 months pregnant, right? And they went to a restaurant, and one of the guys approached Trisha, and Trisha, she's really not like looking for a man or whatnot because she is married. And Sally is throwing herself at this guy, right? And he wasn't paying attention to her. He was paying attention at Trisha. And at one point, this doesn't say a restaurant. This says a car dealership. The only reason I say restaurant is because we was like sitting down, and I kind of was eating something. So I was really young at this time. So please don't judge me. Anyways, so then when they got in the car, he went to Trisha, by the way, came in the car and buckled her seatbelt. Okay? Sally was shocked because she's pregnant and she's getting all this attention. She's like, oh, what about me? What about me? He's like, oh, you can put your own seatbelt on, you know? And she's like, Trisha, how come you're getting the attention and you're dressed in like a orange hoodie and a jean pants? You know, she was kind of throwing a hissy fit, and she's like, and Trisha literally doesn't care. And she did tell the guy back off, by the way. And because she's like, I'm married and I'm pregnant. Like, she wasn't really worried about anything else. And then another story time is that when they went out for like a fun event and whatnot, and after the event, Sally was like, oh man, how come all these guys approached you and whatnot, and they didn't approach me? How come they didn't approach me? And Trisha's sitting there like, I don't, like, because she was shocked, because she's like, why are you worrying about that when we came here for a girls' night out? You're worrying about the wrong thing, you know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, there's another time where Trisha and Sally had it was an inseparable best friendship. It was literally inseparable. I'm glad Trisha left that friendship though, because she realized how toxic it was, by the way. So that's a little update. Another one is that I remember this specifically. Oh my gosh. So I was the youngest in this little group, you know. So you know how family members, like when you're like the little baby, you know, and then you're taken everywhere because it's like you're the little princess or whatever. Yeah, I was treated like that in our friendship. But anyways, so this is how I kind of like know all this. Anyways, so I remember we went to a restaurant together. It was me, Trisha, Sally, and it was another girl. It was called Parker. She's not really relevant to the story though, so don't remember her name. And there's this exotical guy, you know, who with our phenotype one night, and he was like really good looking one night, but he's a waiter. Not to double down on his looks or anything, I'm just saying like he's a waiter in the story. Sorry, let's call him Ken. So Ken, right? We was all like eating and whatever, and at first cause to be fair, Sally, I want to say like she's good looking because she acts desperate. I don't know, that's just me in my child's mind, because I was like, man, you're desperate. But she's not horrible looking, you know what I'm saying? But since she throw herself around, I'm like, ooh, desperate Sally, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, let me tell you what did make her very unattractive. So we was sitting down, and you know, Ken was kind of like flirting when not, you know, trying to get his tips in. I wouldn't blame him. And here is Sally throwing herself, by the way, out loud. Like, she's like, oh my gosh, come back here. Ooh, you better not. Out loud in a restaurant. And it was like kind of embarrassing because like, girl, like, you know what I'm saying? Like she's about ready to throw in the circle for this man. You know what I'm saying? And it was kind of embarrassing because it was like, girl, calm down. He just want his tips. I would done the same thing. I would be charismatic and smiling in your face too for the tips. You know what I'm saying? But she didn't get the memo, and she kept throwing him. Like, every time he came by, it was low-key kind of annoying, because he'd be like, hey, you got some water? She's like, I like that type of glass of water. I'm just like, girl, he's just doing his job. He's just doing his job. And another thing is that, like, that I'm kind of just showing you guys, like, how these types of girls will literally make your friendship inseparable. And also, it's so exhausting. Like, even when you're like dressed like a bum, like Trisha was, they will always find something to complain. Like, how come all the guys came here because you dress like this? I don't know, you stink like this. Like, they're so desperate that they would get upset. And in the TikTok video, the reason I didn't show you guys one night is because this girl was cussing so much, and I didn't feel like censoring, the video, because I didn't want this video getting taken down. But with that being said, these types of girls will literally make the friendship so inseparable. It'll be so... you can never win. You can never win. That's one of the things with these type of girls. You can never win. Yeah. Tell me, was you ever friends with a desperate Sally? How was that friendship? Did you left the girl? Did you cut her off like Trisha? And live your best life now? Let me know. Or was a Sally, and then you realize, man, I gotta fix myself, and you fix yourself. You know what I'm saying? Let me know. Comment down below. Like and subscribe for some more. Bye, Exotical Barbies.